If you're a salesperson or a heat and air conditioning technician, what's one way for you to be better at what you do when it comes to being wrong, and why does it matter? This is a fantastic question. I'm Sylvan Bell, coming to you live from Honolulu, Oahu, on a perfect day to talk about sales and business, and a fantastic day to talk about you for HVAC technician sales secrets. Okay, so there is this phenomenon called I gotta be rightus, a lotus. I gotta be rightus, a lotus. Or translated, I gotta be right a lot. And the reason why this is hard for people to deal with is nobody's perfect, including me. I make mistakes, I screw up, I lose deals, I don't close deals, I don't follow up. I would love to say I'm perfect, but hi, my name's Scott. I'm a human being, and I'm not perfect. And so one of the things that you could do to your advantage is to have this conversation with the people that you sell to. Look, I do everything to my darndest to get everything right, to do everything perfect. Sometimes I fall down. The only thing that I ask for you to do is give me the opportunity to make it right, okay? So at some point, you're gonna be in your sales presentation and you're gonna say something and you're gonna flub up and you're gonna do something wrong, and you can make fun of it and go, hey, that's 1. When we get to 4, I'll give you an extra discount of $100. And then people start going, oh boy, I hope that you're wrong, right? Be aware, you could gamify this and use it to your advantage, but a lot of people are like, hey Scott, I have to be absolutely perfect on my calls and do absolutely perfect. And here's the thing, if you're gonna try to live that expectation, then people are gonna try to make you live up to that expectation. And chances are pretty good that you're gonna fail because you make mistakes and I make mistakes. So, like let's say that you say, hey Scott, I wanna work with you. Like, that's fantastic, we should work together. Heads up, there might be a point where I make a mistake. I just asked that if I do make a mistake, you allow me to make it right. Fair enough, right? You could use the old fair enough close. You can make it just a really straightforward process and have people just go, yeah, that makes total sense, I screw up too. Ha ha ha, funny, funny, funny. Like, reason I bring this up is I was working with somebody last week and they had to be right on everything. Everything had to be done perfect through them, but the truth is they were screwing up and they were making mistakes, and I wanted to be like, you keep screwing up. They didn't want to, they didn't want to admit to it. So it made it hard for me, like, man, if I gotta work with this person and they're gonna have to be right on everything, what happens when something goes really sideways? Here's the thing, you wanna be better at sales, you wanna be good at what you do, you should absolutely join my email publication. Go to this URL, type it into a browser, drop in your name, your email address, maybe your phone number. It's an email publication, you get emails from me. Okay, so here's the thing, if you wanna sell your business in the next 0 to 36 months and you want some help with exit strategies and planning and getting it ready to go, you should absolutely reach out to the deal hotline, 888-DEAL-919, 888-DEAL-919. As long as you're doing $2 million a year in revenue with a 10% profit margin, no deal is too big. So you're like, hey Scott, you admit to people that you make mistakes? Yeah, I do. You're like, hey Scott, I want you to do some consulting. Are you gonna be perfect? I'm gonna try. Hey Scott, I want you to work with one of my team members. Are you gonna be perfect? I'm gonna try, right? I am gonna give it my best effort. I am gonna give it my all. I will put the work, I will put in the effort, but be aware. Like, if you're expecting perfection, I can't live up to that. And here's the thing, neither can you. Neither can you. You make mistakes too, right? See how that works? It goes both ways. Just be aware that when you are a human being to the person that you're talking to and saying, hey, here's the expectation that I can live up to. I'm like 98% right, I'm 97% right, 96% right. That was like the 2, 3, or 4% where I screwed up. Sorry, it happens. Let's figure out a way to fix it. Let's figure out a way to collaborate and work together. There you go. You got 1 of 3 things to do from here, just 1 of 3. Find the subscribe button, click on it every time I send out a video. You'll get an update. 2, hit follow. 3, share this video with a friend. We'll see you soon. Thanks for watching. Aloha and mahalo.